Warning. This character uses artificial intelligence to teach computer science and is under development. We strongly believe in education through new technology. We are working hard to improve teaching capabilities and offer the best possible experience. It is important to keep in mind that computer science is a constantly evolving field, so this is a testing ground. However, as technology improves, our character will also improve. Consider this as the first step towards an incredible future in a new form of education. While our AI character provides valuable information, it is important to note that it cannot replace the guidance and mentoring of a professional or expert in the field. Therefore, we invite you to use the information provided as a complementary tool in your learning process.
Welcome to ARFO Tech's channel. Welcome to the first video of the Basic Green Python class. If you're here, it's because you're interested in learning about one of the most popular programming languages in the world, Python. In this video, we will tell you why Python is one of the most popular and versatile programming languages today. Also why it is an essential tool for anyone who wants to enter the world of programming. Without further ado, let's get to the video. Python is a programming language that was created in the 1990s by Dutchman Guido van Rossum. The name of the language has nothing to do with the snake, as many might think, but was inspired by the British comedy group Monty Python. Guido van Rossum himself explained it this way in an interview: "I really liked Monty Python's Flying Circus, and I was also reading Mark Lutz's book, Programming Python, and somehow came up with the name." Thus, the name Python was chosen more for its fun connotation than for its relation to the snake. Today, Python is used in a wide variety of industries and applications, from data science and machine learning, to video game development and web applications. Its ease of use and clear, concise syntax make it ideal for beginners and experienced programmers alike. The latest version of Python are those higher than 3, and it is the one we recommend you to use since it has official support. In this channel, we will always use the most updated version for everything we do. In the following graph, provided by Stack Overflow Insights, we can see the number of questions seen on the platform about Python and other programming languages in recent years. If we pay attention to the graph, we can see that Python has had a steady and healthy growth, which has led it to be the most popular programming language for some years now. This reflects not only the great popularity of Python, but also the large community it has and the great interest in learning Python around the world. Even in a study conducted in 2017, Python was already a favorite in higher-income countries such as Germany, the United Kingdom and the United States. And the fact is that Python offers several advantages that make it stand out. 1. It is an easy-to-learn language, with a simple syntax that resembles pseudocode, allowing you to write less code to achieve more results. 2. Its use is not limited to a single sector. Unlike other languages that focus on a specific task, Python is useful for a wide variety of applications. 3. It has a huge community of developers and a large number of libraries that allow you to do practically anything with Python. 4. It is a cross-platform language, so it can be used on any operating system without the need to make adjustments to the code. 5. It allows projects to be developed in less time than other languages, which speeds up project delivery. Python is a very versatile programming language that is used in various industries and for multiple purposes. Here are some examples of companies using Python. YouTube uses Python as part of its server, combined with other languages such as Java or Go. Netflix uses Python to automate tasks, explore data and develop machine learning models. NASA uses Python in numerous scientific programs. JP Morgan has stated that it expects its financial analysts to know how to program in Python. In addition to these cases, Python is used for many other purposes, including a. Web development. Python has frameworks such as Django, Pyramid, Flask or Bottle that allow web development at all levels. B. Science and education. Python's simple syntax makes it an ideal tool for teaching programming at any level. In addition to having libraries such as SciPy or Pandas for scientific and numerical computation. C. Graphical User Interface Development. Python is also used to develop graphical user interfaces, GUIs, with libraries such as Kivy or PyQt. D. Software Development. Python is widely used for developer support and software testing. E. Machine Learning. In recent years, the number of Python implementations of machine learning libraries, such as Keras, TensorFlow. F. Data Visualization. There are several widely used libraries for displaying data in graphs, such as Matplotlib, Seaborn, or Plotly. G. Finance and Trading. Python is increasingly used in these sectors thanks to libraries such as Quantlib or Cpylib, which facilitate its use. In fact, virtually any API, library, or service in the world has a Python version, demonstrating its great popularity and usefulness. But why did the Python language become so popular? The Python community is huge and growing, with over 8.2 million people worldwide, as of 2019. In fact, this number already exceeds Java users, demonstrating the enormous interest in this programming language. Why is the size of the community important? Because as it grows, support for the language increases and the number of people sharing their problems and working together to find solutions expands. In addition, one of the most notable features of the Python community is PyCon, an annual convention held in many countries around the world. At these conventions, developers gather to share ideas, learn from others and learn about the latest trends and technologies related to Python. Attending a PyCon is a great opportunity to network and meet other members of the community, as well as to discover new ways to apply Python in different fields and projects. It is also important to mention the Python Software Foundation, a non-profit organization dedicated to promoting, protecting, and developing the Python language. Python is a very popular programming language used by millions of people around the world. What makes it different from other languages? Here we explain some of its main features. First, Python is an interpreted language, which means that it does not need to be compiled before being executed. This allows for greater flexibility in code development and execution. In addition, Python uses dynamic typing, which allows a variable to take different types of data. This makes it easier to read and write code, but can also lead to errors if not handled correctly. Python is also strongly typed, which means that the type of a variable cannot change suddenly without explicit conversion. This helps to avoid errors in the code. Another feature of Python is that it is cross-platform, which means that code written on one platform, such as macOS, can work on other platforms, such as Windows or Linux, without changing the code. But that's not all. Python has many other interesting features, such as its simple and easy-to-learn syntax, its large number of available libraries and tools, and its active and collaborative community. To illustrate some of these features, here is some Python code that you may find curious. This function accepts an input parameter without specifying its type, and the variable x stores different types of data at different times. Don't worry, the code example shown above is only meant to illustrate some of the features of Python. At first these concepts seem confusing, but with time and practice, you will become more and more familiar with them and will be able to take full advantage of Python as a programming language. Python Zen is a guide of principles that governs the design and philosophy of Python. These principles aim to facilitate the development and maintenance of Python programs, and promote clean, readable and efficient code. The beautiful is better than ugly principle refers to the importance of style and presentation in code. It is important to write code that is easy to read and understand. Explicit is better than implicit refers to the importance of being explicit rather than relying on assumptions or inferences in the code. This helps to avoid confusion and errors. Simple is better than complex refers to the importance of keeping the code as simple as possible. Simplicity helps make the code easier to understand and maintain. Complex is better than complicated refers to the importance of complexity when necessary, but avoiding unnecessary complication. Flat is better than nested refers to the importance of clarity and simplicity of code structure. Spaced is better than dense refers to the importance of code readability and proper spacing between lines of code. Readability is important is a fundamental principle in Python design. Readable code is easier to maintain, debug and improve in the future. Special cases are not special enough to break the rules refers to the importance of maintaining consistency and coherence in code. However, practicality trumps purity refers to the importance of finding a balance between theory and practice. Errors should never pass silently refers to the importance of detecting and correcting errors early. In the face of ambiguity, avoid the temptation to guess refers to the importance of being explicit and avoiding assumptions in the code. There should be one, and preferably only one, obvious way to do it refers to the importance of maintaining simplicity and avoiding unnecessary complexity. Even though that way is not obvious unless you are Dutch refers to the Python creator's tendency to favor a particular way of doing things. Now is better than never refers to the importance of acting at the right time. Even though never is many times better than right now refers to the importance of taking the time to get things right. If the implementation is hard to explain, it's a bad idea refers to the importance of keeping it simple and avoiding unnecessary complexity. If the implementation is easy to explain, it may be a good idea refers to the importance of clarity and simplicity in code structure. Namespaces are a great idea, let's have more of those. Refers to the importance of modularity and code organization.